Hello, and welcome to Great Moments in Afghan Literature. I'm your host, Harold Balzac. Tonight's selection is a riveting tale of triumph and tragedy by renowned author J.R.R. Tolkien. Please join me now as we explore the mesmerizing world of the Fobbit.
The world is changed.
I feel it in the water. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air.
Our journey begins as our heroes are drawn to a mythical land known as New Jersey. Thus began the Fellowship of the Shit. Some of their band were big, and some were small. Some were brave, and some were meek. Some were fair, and some were, well, not so much. Some were good, and some were evil, but they all shared one burning desire to escape the bonds of their evil and loathsome tormentor, the one known as the Hermosi.
I've been in the shit.
Our heroes continue to toil in the Kingdom of New Jersey, where they learn skills such as cover and concealment, weapons training, security, and map reading. After nearly a millennium, our heroes escape the clutches of the evil Hermosi. Then they braved treacherous seas and perilous flying machines to make their way to the land of their destiny, the fabled Terran Cow. As soon as they beheld the miserable landscape before them, most lost heart. But their fearless leader inspired them to complete their seemingly impossible task. Once our brave band of travelers had settled into the depths of TK, they took it upon themselves to learn the local customs. One of the strangest of those came to be known as Man Love Thursdays.
Love hurts, love scars, love wounds, and mars any heart not tough or strong enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud of light rain. Love hurts.
The majority of their time was filled with extremes of human nature, and some suspected dark magic was afoot. Some adopted the strange custom of jumping around repeatedly. These rituals had exotic names, such as Insanity, P90X, and the grandfather of them all, Stupidity. Some even dabbled in ingesting strange concoctions, which sometimes had untoward effects. Others were overcome with a strange sleeping sickness, which their greatest minds were unable to unravel. They also came upon weird and wonderful creatures. Some were hostile. Some were just peculiar and wholly unnatural.
We wept, precious. We wept, we so alone.
Once they had established their primitive dwellings, the group formed tribes that shared certain affinities. There were the insect-like cockroaches, who seldom left the nest for fear of being away from their strange crystal balls known as computers. There were the elusive and secretive smoke eaters, whose fury was unmatched if not allowed to complete their sacrament.
And then there was the band of sun worshippers, whose time was filled with shouts of sacks and holes. I speak of those known as cornholers. In the spirit of decency, we are unable to display any images of this bizarre pagan ceremony. Saucy, indeed.
And last but not least, there were the wise and secretive Chileans, a group of subterranean people who rarely saw the light of day. These creatures were perfectly content to while away the hours safely nestled in their stone cubicles. This led to acts of necessity, which some considered depraved, such as the unusual and inexplicable custom of hoarding bottles of glowing yellow liquid. This angered the Chilean gods very, very much.
We are very, very angry.
In their blind anger, the Chilean gods punished the Chileans by turning the seas to dust and turning their light to darkness. The Chileans cried out to their gods in anguish, but to no avail. Until one magical day, the Chilean gods took pity on the smelly and cold Chileans and restored their water and light. Everyone rejoiced, and there was much frivolity. There were other struggles our heroes had to overcome, including an unexpected explosion of an ancient dwarven mechanism known as edox. On occasion, the primitive local tribes would hurl great flying devices at the humble Fobbits. To protect themselves, the Fobbits would don ill-fitting garments and settled into their cozy chalets.
Even in the face of such adversity, our heroes persevered and overcame all the obstacles that were set before them. And knowing that they had completed their mission, our brave band of adventurers set out to find their own paths. Where this will lead, no one knows. But they leave knowing in their hearts that they will never forget the fellowship of the shit.
Mordor. I hope the others find a safer road.
Strider will look after him.
I don't suppose we'll ever see them again.
We may yet, Mr. Frodo. We may.
Sam. I'm glad you're with me.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. come home low. Just when things went right, it doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, fill me in your bones. Just one more night and I'm coming on this long and winding road. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, tonight, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. You know that I've seen too many romantic dreams up in lights falling off the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes